The Atlantic hurricane season is officially underway, and it's shaping up to be a busy one. The 6-month period got a head start 2 weeks ago with subtropical storm Ana. It follows last year's record-breaking season. 12 storms hit the U.S., the most to ever make landfall in a single season. CBS News meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli joins me now with more. Hi there, Jeff. So how many storms can we expect this year, and when is typically the most active part of the season?
You know, to know exactly how many they're going to be is almost impossible, but we do think it's going to be an active season, as you mentioned. And we sound, meteorologists, like a broken record, because every year we say, it looks like another active season. But the last 6 seasons have been very active, the last one last year being the most active pretty much ever in recorded history. So let's take a look at what NOAA is expecting. They're calling for 13 to 20 named storms. Now, keep in mind, as of last year, the average was 12. But because it's been so active the past several years, the new average is 14, but that is still above the new average. 13 to 20 named storms is what they're forecasting, and 6 to 10 hurricanes. The average is around 6 or 7, and obviously a couple of major hurricanes beyond what we would typically see, which is not unexpected whatsoever. Because, again, we have very warm water temperatures, and some of this is due to human-caused climate change. The Atlantic is warming.
So that's what it is. Those are the reasons why experts are expecting yet another active season.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons. So let's show you. First of all, this is a map of the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean, Atlantic Ocean, where you see the blue below normal water temperatures. There's not much blue. Where you see the yellow above normal water temperatures. Where you see the orange far above normal water temperatures, but you don't see as much orange as last year. So that's good news, right? Not as much orange, not as much red, but a lot of yellow. Still, water temperatures are above normal, not just close to home, but also out here in the central Atlantic. But in addition, there's a couple other things we look for. We look for an active West African monsoon, which means that disturbances kind of ride their way off Africa into the eastern Atlantic towards the Cape Verde Islands. And this one is a little bit more active than normal. So that's another reason. In addition, we don't have an El Nino. We don't have a La Nina. It's a neutral season, and typically in neutral seasons, we see elevated activity in the Atlantic Ocean. So there are a lot of indicators that indicate that we're going to see an active season, but not as active as the last season, thankfully.
All right. Well, Jeff, I'm curious, what happens if we run out of names this year?
Well, I'm going to retire as a meteorologist. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, last year was a really long season for us meteorologists. Let's show you what happens. And remember, we went into the Greek alphabet and deep into the Greek alphabet. And some of those Greek storms, Eta, Iota, way deep into the Greek alphabet, were extremely strong storms, Cat 4s, Cat 5s. This year, they've gotten rid of the Greek alphabet. And what they've done is replaced it with actual backup names. So in the Atlantic, it'll be Adria, Braylon, so on and so forth through the list. So we do have a backup. We do have backup names this year as opposed to using the Greek alphabet.
All right. Well, hopefully we won't need to delve into those. But our active season's basically the bottom line here, the new normal, Jeff.
You know, I think they are. You know, there's still some debate in the climate community. There's debate about whether or not climate change is going to cause more active seasons, meaning more numerous storms. We know that hurricane seasons, from all the research, are going to feature stronger Cat 4s, Cat 5s, more of them. But take a look at water temperatures around the world. There's only one place where water temperatures have come down off Greenland. Everywhere else, temperatures are way up in the red, increasing the Atlantic Ocean by around 2 degrees Fahrenheit. What that means in some cases, because water temperatures are warmer earlier, is we see earlier storms. So back in 1970, the first storm on average would form around July 1st or so. Now it's around June 1st or so. So, you know, water temperatures are warmer, so storms are forming a little bit earlier. Also, these storms are stronger. If we look on record since 1979, the biggest, strongest storms we've seen across the globe, Irma, 2017, Hurricane Patricia in the Eastern Pacific, the strongest ever there, 2015. Only Gilbert was way back in the 1980s, but look at all these storms, 2020, 2013, 2015, 2016, 2021. Gives you an idea that all the strongest storms have been in the most recent years where it's been the warmest due to human-caused climate change.
All right, Jeff Berardelli. Jeff, always good to have your insight. Thank you so much, Jeff.
You're welcome.